The following is a powerful motivational story. Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a king who had a son. The king was very worried about his son because he was 27 years old and still not married. He called for his son and said, "My son, I am dying. You must now take over the kingdom and rule over the people. But before I die, I have one request. Marry a good girl and give me a grandchild." He promised his father that he would marry a good girl and give him a grandchild, just like he had asked. If you like this story, please leave a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more such amazing stories. Thank you for watching. See you soon with another story. And true to his word, the king found a beautiful girl to marry. They had a wonderful wedding, and soon she gave birth to a healthy baby boy. The king named him Prince, and they all lived happily ever after. Only then can my soul find peace even after death. The king's son was furious. "Why should I listen to you now? Why should I marry a girl? You have no right to give me orders." The king's soul did not find peace even after death, and he kept wandering around the kingdom, lamenting his son's refusal to marry. He wanted his son to get married and have children so that there would be an heir to the throne. But every time the king asked his son about marriage, he would get angry and say, "I don't want to get married. I don't want to have children. Why should I do what you want? This kingdom will be mine and mine alone." And the king couldn't do anything to change his son's mind. One day the king fell seriously ill and he knew that he wouldn't recover. Meanwhile, the young king continued to rule the kingdom. But every night he heard the sad cries of his father's soul and felt terrible. One night he couldn't take it anymore. He got up from his bed and went out into the garden. As he was walking, he saw a beautiful white dove sitting on a tree. The king asked the dove to grant him a boon. "I want to hear the most beautiful song in the world," he told the dove. The dove flew down from the tree and perched on the king's shoulder. Then it said, "You already have the most beautiful song in the world inside of you, but you don't know how to access it." The dove flew back up to the tree and sang the most beautiful song the king had ever heard. When the song ended, the dove disappeared. The king thought about what the dove had said. He realized that he had been so focused on himself and his own happiness that he had forgotten about his duty to his people and his father. He had been so consumed by his anger and resentment towards his father that he hadn't even bothered to understand why the king had wanted him to marry. Now he understood that his father wasn't being selfish. He truly wanted his son to carry on his bloodline and have someone to protect the kingdom after he was gone. The realization hit him like a ton of bricks. He felt terrible for not listening to his father and making him suffer for all those years. The next morning, the king went to see his father's tomb and apologized for not listening to him. Once again, we come to the end of another wonderful story.